overthrow the doctrine of the divine right of kings. Do you understand any of this? Do you understand that before the Revolutionary War, that established the government of the United States of America, that all the nations of the earth had been ruled by one single idea, and the idea was this: governments exist to protect the rights of the ruler. Did you know that? Every government that had ever existed on the face of the earth said this: governments exist to protect the king. Well, do you know that what we did was we changed that here in the United States of America? We said, no, governments do not exist to protect the rights of the ruler, but that God, the Creator, had decreed that governments exist to protect the rights of all people, all men. We said that, and that was the law. No, it's not the law, was it? No, it was just the truth. Oh, and the truth doesn't have to be the law, right? Excuse me, are you saying that the law can be a lie and still be the law? Apparently, this is what you believe. For today, here in this nation, you have enacted through your courts laws that are lies, yet you bow before them. Laws that say things like this: the Creator does not endow all men with the right to life. What? What is this man saying? We have laws here that refuse life to all men? Yes. And that is why you will find yourself in another war. For you are breaking the law. You are breaking the law as surely as the law was broken when slavery was introduced into the constitutional system of this nation. You cannot, never will, nor can you hope to survive when you break the law. You are nearing the time when the arguments will be over. You are rapidly approaching the time of accounting, the time when the laws will be tested and the truth will be revealed. There comes a time, you see, when the arguments are over. There comes a time when everyone has done their best to persuade the opposition to accept their point of view. And differences still exist that no amount of argument, no amount of persuasion or discussion can resolve. Powerful men and women of goodwill are split into diametrically opposed camps. No amount of discussion can resolve the questions of truth that lie at the foundation of government. What question lies at the foundation of government? This question: what is God's plan for government? You see, that question has to be resolved, or a nation cannot exist. Until that question is resolved and the people agree on that question, what is God's plan for government, the nation is split asunder. It is impossible for people to cooperate together as a nation. Therefore, the establishment of the answer to the question, what is God's plan for government, is the foundational question upon which the authority of the government of a nation is erected. That was what we were doing that day we signed those words called the Declaration of Independence. We were saying the Creator created this government to protect the rights of all men. That's what this government exists to do. The rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that the government derives its just power from the consent of the governed. That was the purpose, God's plan, if you will, for the government of the United States of America. You don't understand that to be the law? What do you understand, then, is the purpose of the government of the United States of America. Whatever you decide, ha 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 ha, you have replaced the king. Your will decree God's plan. The people have replaced King George. The people now define the truth. Is this the gambit, the ploy? Oh my, were it not so horrible what lies ahead, this would be hilarious. For you see, the people are mighty. But King George was mighty. In fact, King George and all the kings of history were so mighty that the people never could stand up against the king until they found the truth about God's plan for government. And that plan was to give the people the power to create a government that was designed to protect the rights of all men. Do you understand that's what happened in the United States of America? This nation was not created to give the people the right to define God's plan. If that plan is in opposition to the plan established as the foundation for this nation, oh, perhaps the people can do so. Perhaps the people can actually change God's plan. But to do so, you understand, you will have to do what we had to do. Don't you understand that? No, you don't. You can do whatever you want to do. You vote it, and it's done. Is that correct? No, I'm afraid you don't understand that there are men here in this nation who are committed to defending the plan of government defined by the founding fathers of the United States of America, and they will not allow that plan to be changed without paying dues. And they will not be the only ones that pay. You will pay too. And that is what we are looking at when we began to ignore the law that was established by the founding fathers of the United States of America. We look at the prospect of war. How do I know this? I am the spirit of Samuel Adams. I've been here before. Hallelujah.